Yes, my name is Felicia Manning. I am a senior technical project manager, and I am a part of WIT Rocky Mountain Network. So, my experience watching ARISE Firebird, it very much felt like my own story. Um, the fight for recognition, the fight to having to prove yourself over and over and over again. Um, to be seen just throughout my career, not speaking specifically to where I am now. Um, the feeling of having to work 5 times, 10 times harder, whether you are sick or not, you always want to make sure your face is seen and, working yourself until you literally can't work anymore because you've become too sick to work. Um, it really felt like I could have put my face on the face of almost every woman in that documentary. Um, the way that it has challenged me and the way um, that has really opened my eyes to the fact that I am doing what I'm supposed to do in my career, and that I am challenging myself. I'm also challenging my leaders, as one of my leaders that's on the call will attest to, um, making sure that I am seen, making sure that I am given what I feel like I've earned. I've learned negotiation well, um, just through experience, learning to negotiate what I feel is right for me, but also, balancing that you want to be humble, but you also want to be bold and make sure you push yourself out there, because we can't just be forceful and jump out as women, and in particular as women of color, because then we are seen as brass. And so it's that balance of that humility, but I know what I desire and where I desire to be in my career. And so the film has really opened my eyes to the need to continue vocalizing what it is that I desire in growth in my career, and not compare myself to anyone. And this is my journey, and my journey is not going to look like a neighbor's journey. And I'm happy that I have great allies in my leadership, in my manager, who are diverse peoples themselves, who also push me out to be in positions to be seen. One of the things that really stood out to me was the courage that the women in the documentary had, to walk away and even to step into uncomfortable paths and create their own destinies. That is one of the takeaways that I got from the film. It really encouraged me to think that I don't have to. There isn't a direct path for me. Sometimes you have to go a different path to really get to your true destiny and to where your true joy lies. That was one of the greatest takeaways for me, how all of the women ended up doing what brought them the greatest joy. They're also making the most money that they've made. But they have a peace. They are not stressed. Their bodies are healing because they are mentally, emotionally, and physically in a better place. That really stood out to me. Conversations like this absolutely matter. We have to have a voice, and we have to have a safe space to speak about our experiences, because our experiences are valid. Um, what we go through is absolutely valid. It affects us mentally, emotionally, and again, physically, it affects us. And we need to have a safe space to be able to speak without recourse, without negative feeling like if I say something, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to, we have to have a safe space to be able to basically air our grievances, because if we keep that bottled in, as was documented, it literally makes us sick. And so to have a place to be able to speak about your experience and to be able to receive feedback from people who are going through it or have experienced what you have experienced, it lightens the load. And so this is absolutely necessary. This is a great work, and it really excited me to see it, and it really spoke deeply to my own experiences in my career.